Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to install and use iPogo on your iOS device for Pokemon Go. So before we get started, there are a few things that I want to go over. First of all, this method requires a PC. Either it can be a Windows or a Mac, it doesn't matter. And secondly, this method only works for iOS devices. Also, this method only works on iOS 18 or Windows 10, and all you need is a USB cable, and that's it. You are ready to go. Let's move to the next step now. Now we need to install iPogo and sideloadly. If you are using Mac, then you don't need to install iTunes. But if you are on a Windows PC, you will need to install iTunes as well. Now we'll go into the website ipogo.app, which is the official website for iPogo. And there you can see there are two options, iPogo Apple iOS and iPogo Android. So as I already mentioned, we are gonna be applying this on iOS device, right? You don't need to install iPogo for Android because there is another application which is better for Android, which I'll make a video on. Then we're gonna click on install in Apple iOS, and it will take us straight to the iOS installation methods page. And when you scroll down a little, you'll see sideloadly on the right side and Singles on the left side. With Singles, you will have to jailbreak your device, which I do not recommend at all. But with sideloadly, you don't have to jailbreak or do anything with your device, which is like totally free and totally safe. When you click on sideloadly, you'll see two options: download the iPogo IPA, download iTunes, and you will actually see download sideloadly as well. So there are few options. Either you are using a Mac or you're using a Windows, depends on that. So first of all, you will need to download the iPogo IPA for iOS. It's on the left side. So you just click on it and it will automatically download the file on your device. And now we will download Sideloadly and iTunes both on our device. Then we're gonna head on to the Microsoft Store and download iTunes from there. Make sure you check your PC's version, like either it's a 64-bit or 32-bit, and download the latest version of the iTunes from the official store. Now that we have downloaded all of them, iPogo, IPA, Sideloadly, and iTunes, first thing that we need to do is to sign into the iTunes with our iCloud account. All you need to do on the iTunes is to sign in into your iCloud account, and after that you can close the iTunes. Next, we're gonna install Sideloadly on our device. So we just need to double click on Sideloadly and it will take you to the setup wizard. Now we will connect our device to the PC, and then we're gonna open Sideloadly, and as you can see it's asking for the Apple ID. So we're gonna put in our Apple iCloud account email address in there, and then you can see there is an option for device. Make sure you see your device's name up there and make sure it's connected. And now we can just drag and drop the IPA file into the IPA section where it says IPA, or we can just click on the Sideloadly IPA and we can just open it from there. These both ways work really well. You don't need to worry about these. And then we just gonna see the start button at the very bottom, and we're going to start our process. But before starting, just make sure that you do not have Pokemon Go downloaded on your device. If you do, just uninstall it before you start the process. After you have installed and you will try to open it, it will say that this is an untrusted certificate. So to fix that, you're gonna go into settings, then into general, and then you'll see VPN device management. So you're going to go into the VPN and device management. There you will see the profile, and you're going to click on it and then you will trust it so that it allows your phone to actually open the application. After doing that, you can come back into Pokemon Go and play the game. But if it's still not opening, then you might have to turn on your developer mode, which you can do that from settings, privacy and security. And when you scroll down to the very bottom, there will be the last third option, that is developer mode. So you're gonna need to turn it on, and then you can restart your phone. Developer mode will be enabled, and then you can go into Pokemon Go and play all you want.